We are going to go back up to the lighthouse to sit down again so that we can heal up. And then keep going, I guess.
Okay, now, don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure the legendary Stalker is nearby.
Hello? Hello?
Who are you? You look familiar. Wait. This is Romeo's locket. How? This is something very dear to me. Thank you for returning it. But, before all that, how did you find me?
Finding Leah.
I see. The tracker. He told you about me. He never could fix that irksome quirk of his. Always wasting his time on lost causes. But he doesn't extend his trust easily. His faith in your character speaks volumes. Does that mean I can trust you?
Mm-hmm.
Fine. I concede you are not my enemy. If you were, the tracker would have made sure you never reached me. The fact you're alive means he trusted your intentions when he sent you here.
How the tracker was worried about her.
The tracker has always looked after others. That's the principle that guides him. Comrades would be a better term to describe us than friends. That said, he is the reason I'm listening to you now. Just don't ask me anymore.
The photo in the locket.
This photo. It's the last print left. A pity it's damaged. A memory of me with my 2 apprentices. Happier days now gone forever. I was tough on them. I was such a fool. I never appreciated how precious our time together truly was. When tragedy befell us, I couldn't face the past. But Romeo kept the locket for me. To tell you the truth, I couldn't bear it. It was just too painful to see how happy we'd been.
About Romeo's whereabouts.
All this is the work of that damned Arlecchino. We have a history. When he ran rampant as a serial killer long ago, I was the one who put an end to his reign of terror. He was evil to the core. So during our battle, I did my best to destroy his body. Perhaps he holds a grudge against me over that.
Little bit.
I had heard the ego of a murderer awakened within his ego. But can a puppet be considered human through ego alone? I don't even know if a puppet is capable of holding a grudge like a human. But since he dragged Romeo into this, I will not let it stand.
About where Romeo is.
Arlecchino left me an invitation to meet.
Damage post.
To think he was under my nose the entire time. I searched everywhere for him. Insanity. No time for regrets. Romeo is at the Rose Estate. Along with that damned puppet.
Offer to help find Romeo.
Do you truly mean that? You'll be putting your life on the line. I'd like to say I don't need your or anyone's help. But the last time I fought Arlecchino, I just barely managed to get the upper hand. And that was when I was healthy. There's no guarantee I'll win this time. With Romeo's life at stake, I accept your help. From one stalker to another, I, Leia Florence, ask you to fight with me.
About the next
We
steps.
must find a way into the Rose estate. Despite outward appearances, its defenses are formidable. And the bigger problem is, I've lost my key. So, you and I will have to work something out when we reach the gates.
Give her the key.
The key? What? How? You must be part Crow. You certainly hoard everything you come across. This is the key I lost a while ago.
Joe, welcome indeed.
Well,
Thank you very much for that raid.
this will make it much easier to get inside. The entrance to the Rose estate is further up the mountain path.
How did World of Warcraft go? And welcome in
Tomorrow's
raiders.
already.
Hope everyone is well.
I'll wait for you outside.
Right, we will listen to that in a minute. But yes, Joe, welcome in. Thank you again for the raid. Hope your stream was good. Hope you're doing well. And everyone who came along, very much appreciated. Hope everyone is doing good. Hope your Saturday has been enjoyable. For anyone who doesn't know, my name's Chris. I occasionally remember to stream every now and then. I'm currently playing through, I'm currently playing through Lies of P. We are in the DLC and we are late game in the DLC. So, definite spoiler warning. Joe, I appreciate the raid and run. I get some lunch and also potential spoilers. Yeah, that's entirely fair. Haven't been this far along in the game. Yep. Like I say, massive, massive spoiler warning. As much as I appreciate anyone who does want to stick around, even if it's just like muted in the background or whatever, also fully appreciate the spoilers. So if you need to raid and run, absolutely fine. But yeah, thank you again, dude. It's very much appreciated. And I hope the rest of your Saturday goes well.
Romeo, this is likely my final message to you. I am off to battle Arlecchino to save you. I'll do whatever it takes. Your survival is all that matters. Nothing else comes close, not even my life. There was nothing admirable about my life. But I did what I could. In the only way I knew how. I know Carlo's death scarred us all. I know it changed everything. But we endured. There was always hope. And it was because of you. Without you by my side, I would have been lost long ago.
Come on, we need to follow her.
Be careful. The enemies here are not to be taken lightly. one down. Keep going.
I feel like switching to the assistant cube would have been a good shout. See how it goes.
Don't take your eyes off the enemy!
Please don't tell me she's going to come out with a voice line every time we kill something. Oh, this was a mistake. Game.
Another one down. Keep going. It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
I'm working on it. Shepherd's amulet. Increases damage of throwing objects. Okay.
Good. Let's go. You have some skill. You must have had a good teacher. Still
Nice.
fight. Then prepare yourself. Your stance, the way you move, it's oddly familiar. Another one down. Keep going. Meet your end.
I mean, that works.
I just need a moment. Go. I'll catch up. Hold their attention. It's not too late yet. Let's head to the estate.
We're going. Calm down. Have we met before by some chance?
Nothing will stop us. This is the end. Die!
He's just casually rocking waterfowl. We've gained Melania as a freaking companion.
Don't take your eyes off the enemy!
I really should have put the companion heal on. We'll swap that over when we get to the next
Moving. We just need
bonfire.
to cross this bridge. Let's make this quick. This is the end. Die!
That's a big guy back there. He's not back there anymore. The game crashed. Game didn't like that. She had too many particle effects. Let's go again. Yes, I know the game didn't close properly last time. It's because you decided to crash. It's not my fault. Right, how far back is the purse? Please don't be too far from the bridge. Okay, that's fine. And she's fully healed as well. Convenient.
Not too shabby. Hold on, I'll be right there. Here we go.
Nice. Solutionist's Amulet. What does that one do?
It's not too late yet.
Fable charge amount and Fable arts damage when pulse cells are discharged. Okay. Right. Checkpoint? Nope.
I cannot lose Romeo. I have to save him. I must. I will. Damn this snow. We must hurry.
That's kind of cool. I'd noticed the footsteps, but the tip of the scythe is dragging in the snow as well. That's a nice little feature. I also love that this scythe ignores physics on like every wall in the game, but they added physics in for the scythe in the snow.
Look, the Rose Estate. Keep moving. Let's put an end to this.
Okay, just wanted to check that there was nothing interesting either end. Open the door.
Here, I have the key.
Yeah, how's it, Jiminy?
We made it, but I may have pushed myself too hard. You go ahead. Check out the situation. I'll follow soon. I just need to take something for the pain.
Right, what we got?
What happened here? Wait. Could this be the Monad Charity House tragedy? But that was the petrification disease, wasn't it? This is just a massacre.
There's a cover-up. Yeah, there's no other events or anything. Grindstone is still set on fire. You still just chilling?
I'm sorry. Head on in.
Still just chilling. Oh, damn.
Not you. Not like this. This wasn't supposed to happen.
Also,
Romeo,
those arms.
why does this keep happening? Is it me? Is it my fault? Romeo, you never should have had to suffer this. Not you.
He properly messed him up. Romeo's letter. Master Leia, by the time you read this letter, I'll be at the zoo taking care of the matters I recently informed you about. Please don't be concerned that I'm acting on my own. I'm not a child anymore. I hope instead you will focus on getting some rest. Your health won't improve without it. I'll bring you some fine coffee that suits your taste when I return. Your faithful apprentice, Romeo. Photograph of a young man whose blonde hair is streaked with blood. His face is not visible.
Romeo. Romeo.
Okay.
This is horrific. To see the arms of her apprentice like that. Do you think she'll be okay? I mean, that would destroy anyone, regardless of their resolve. The only way we can help her is to find Romeo.
What was Romeo? The Rose Estate, the cradle of truth. On the potential of the murder puppet. To the most honourable Sir Simon, the second experiment involving Puppet A is complete, and although rigorous testing must still be conducted, so far we've avoided any major conflicts or issues. As expected, this puppet is a small, even insignificant thing, but it is self-aware. In fact, it believes itself to be human. We'll continue to observe the subject in hopes it's able to master the appearance, if not the truth, of human thought and behaviour. We believe it could be quite useful to you in the future, Sir Simon. When we procured the puppet, it was so severely damaged it required a full set of new limbs. Because it was so thoroughly destroyed, even I had doubts about whether we could recover it to an operable state. The repairs took longer than expected. We ask for your patience and understanding regarding this. Respectfully, Sergio, Puppet Manager. Okay, so I could attack. I feel like they're all going to suddenly get up and attack me, to be honest. But... Petition to the Order. To the esteemed and honourable Sir Valentinus, firstly, while I understand your appreciation of Simon's talent, you must understand how malicious the man has become. I've confirmed he actually procured a puppet driven by the ergo of a deranged killer, a heinous thing tainted with blood and as dark as the abyss is deep, simply so he could study it. I've heard it said that if you gaze for too long into the abyss gazes also into you. Yet the abyss, we are told, is the way we must go if we are to emerge into the light. But what light is to be gained from embracing the mad ergo of a remorseless killer? Please, before it's too late, you must take action. Sanction him. A faithful aid, Arden. Please don't attack me. You're going to attack me. I rolled right into that. I was expecting everything else to stand up and charge at me then. Okay. Sharing the warmth of giving, an evening of philanthropy. You're all invited to the evening of philanthropy being held at Manad Charity House. Bring celebration photo. May your future days be knelt by happiness. Gone. Sophia's diary. This petrification disease has everyone frozen with fear. Frozen except for the trembling. Father ordered the quarantine measures at the first sign of trouble, and Antonia's music has helped calm and comfort these desperate people, many children who fled here. If the quarantine works, this winter will pass with no further trouble. But nothing could prepare us for the pain of losing someone so precious. We're still recovering, especially Romeo and her. I pray for the safety of those still outside. P.S. Simon asked me to meet at the harbour, but I declined. It's far too early for the next food shipments. What could he want?
Wait, this must be Sophia's room. So, she was here when all this happened.
Family's happy memory. My family, they're everything to me. In honour of Carlo's upcoming coming-of-age party. Leia, Carlo, and Romeo. So yeah, Sophia is the lady in blue who woke us up. She's like the blue butterfly. And she was here when all this went down. Another letter from an old friend. Should I watch it without you? Or do you want to? You can watch it without. It's fine. I appreciate you checking, but yeah. You guys go ahead. I know that Bakes will be sat there twitching, waiting to watch it after yesterday. The first part's missing. I'm sure. It's all good. You'll have to give me the cliff notes. I know you're angry about what you've read. I'm sorry for my rudeness, Antonia. This is what Grandmaster Geppetto, the head of the workshop, would have sent you. This is different. This letter is from your old friend Giuseppe. Antonia, ever since that day I can't recognise this world. I was intolerant, an ambitious man who came to believe his own genius reputation only focused on one thing, reaching the pinnacle of his field. When I learnt of Vanini's brilliant work, I didn't want to acknowledge him. How dare he try to outdo me? I was vain, only satisfied when the world's praise and attention were all mine, and my world was a gilded treasure chest that remained utterly empty. Camille taught me there was still hope, worlds even an empty man could still live for. That's the trouble with finding heaven. Losing it is more terrible for having known it in the first place. I'm not the man I was before Camille, but I'm no longer the man I was when she was still here. I needed her eyes to see the world without pain, her soul to learn how to love it. Yet no matter how hard I try to remember now, it all slips through my fingers. My world has lost all colour. I think I understand to my very bones the old saying, hell is the pain of remembering loss. So I'm an empty man again, Antonia. Even now, Giuseppe Geppetto is no different than a puppet's hollow shell. I have one last worry, the child. I decided to let him try to live in Camille's world, and that meant a world without me. Thanks to you and the Mona Charity House, the child grew up happily. I think. I'm grateful. Leaving the child was selfish, I can't deny it. Leaving him to grow up without parents was unforgivable, and yet I still believe it was the right path. Instead of growing up in a world of ash and ruin, Carlo had you. I hope someday you can forgive this old fool, Antonio. Your friend, Giuseppe. Okay. Are you making me want to play this again? It was stressful enough the first time. Hey dude, how's it going? I'm not gonna lie, this DLC is brutal. Like, there have been some rough fights in this DLC. I don't know if these guys count as puppets or as carcass. If I had a fourth amulet slot, I could just put both on. That would be sensible. How are you doing, dude? Okay, this is definitely carcass. I should have kept the other amulet on. This was a mistake. Yeah, that's fine. I didn't realize you were doing DLC. Someone beat the puppet at the end. Oh god, yeah. The nameless puppet. He's... yeah, he's horrendous. But still, I would say there are multiple bosses in this DLC that are rougher than that. So, yeah. Rough as toast. On a good day. But yeah, just as a heads up, dude, this is, like, we are very late game DLC now. I feel like we're probably going to be at the final boss of the DLC within the next 10-15 minutes. So, just as a spoiler heads up to everyone who may have not heard it before, this is very late game. Spoiler warning in a big way. You have been warned. I'm so used to Night Rain now, where it's just like, we're just gonna jump off this cliff and take no fall damage whatsoever. And then I come back to this and it's like, oh, I've fallen off a curb. I've lost half my health. 33 might do it. It will. More health, I think. At this point, just more health. To more years of service and dedication at the Rose Estate. Guys, can we stop? Damn it. Cancel, cancel! A frenzied amulet. Stores HP when a fatal attack is successful. Okay. That would be a good 4th amulet as well. Just as a... It's not going to trigger very often, but when it does, it could be a game changer. The emergency heal. Oops. I play all this like I have a 4th amulet slot. I really don't. Hello? Okay, we're going to put the carcass badge back on. But for a little bit. Oh, you biscuit. Yeah, hopefully there's nothing behind them. Edict, purification for the great truth. Who will purify these heresies for the great truth, but leader Valentinus will not. He is a feeble turncoat. He's halted research into ascension and abandoned the path of truth. He is dead, placed the Great One's physical form into the hands of heretics and unbelievers. These heresies cannot stand. As the inheritors of the sacred truth, we must take control. You are commanded to cleanse the remnants of heresy from the Rose Estate. Purify the site. All others will continue on the pilgrimage for truth, guided by noble Serpistris. Awaken, evolve, ascend, purify the Rose Estate and the cathedral with divine elixir. Your cut. The shiny safe. Letter to Valentinus. A letter folded with great care. It's written in steady, neat handwriting. So Valentinus, I hope this letter finds you well. I wish to apologise for the manner in which I abandoned my duties, which bordered on betrayal. I love this family, but walking the manad path proved too painful. I lived in constant fear of being dragged down into the darkness alongside you. I could no longer endure gazing into that yawning abyss. I decided I must walk a different path. I'm truly indebted to you for all you've done, for taking me in and raising me, and for the great authority you placed in my hand with the rose sword. I intend to use the power of this sword you gifted to me to fight for something righteous. Oh, Father, it embarrasses me even now, but I truly wish to call you that at least once in my life. The feelings inside me as I watch my apprentices grow make me wonder if you felt the same way gazing at me. Your grateful daughter, Leia Florence. All of the warmth.
His wife's chambers, if I had to guess. So many bloodstains. I don't think they made it out of here alive. Even a former leader of the Order was helpless when death came calling.
Been watching for a while now. Sorry, my patching. How are you feeling about it? I haven't been watching. Yeah, I feel like this isn't the shortcut. Let's check the wine cellar again. When did I say I started streaming? 11. And it's now 8:30. So we've done 9.5 hours-ish. You don't know yet? That's fair. But you can come through the door. I was beginning to wonder. I was hoping you couldn't, I'm not gonna lie. Accusation against Simon. So Valentinus, with the utmost sincerity and all due respect, this will be the 9th indictment. I write to you now not as Luca, senior counsellor, but as Luca, your protege. As I've said, I strive to live by your guidance and lessons. You know this, I'm sure of it. So it's with that same sincerity and respect that I will continue to indict Simon. An assembly must be called regarding all this immediately. Not only is he using Ergo for personal gain, he is carelessly exploiting it. He's even gathering followers and convincing them that he will lead them to ascension, to godhood. He is making no effort to hide his true intentions, but it's not too late. Please call an assembly. I will prove everything. Senior Counselor Luca. I'm guessing these guys were trying to escape. Oh, quartz. I don't know, it seems like an easier Elden Ring. I'm not sure I would follow that. It's definitely not... It's not open world in the same way. Like, although I'm not having to, like, teleport between instances and stuff, it is still quite linear in terms of progression. The movement and stuff is quite different to Elden Ring as well. I guess combat-wise, potentially, could be slightly similar. At least to some ways of playing Elden Ring. If anything, I would probably say it's more comparable to a faster Bloodborne. If I had to compare it to any of the Souls games, I would probably compare it more to Bloodborne. Here we live, here we remain, we are eternal. Like, that's still a loose comparison, because there are some major, like, combat differences. But generally, I would say of all the Soulsborne style games, this is probably more similar to Bloodborne than, like, Dark Souls or Elden Ring. There's a hand in a box. Right, we are going to have ads in like 90 seconds. So, before we go through that big scary looking door and interact with the hand in a jar, we're going to take a break. We're going to do 3 minutes of ads, same as always, 3 minutes of ads. It's a big chunk, but it clears them out for the next hour, so hopefully you guys can all appreciate it. I'd rather not run ads at all, but Twitch doesn't allow that as an option, so here we are. So yeah, we'll do 3 minutes of ads. I'm going to go grab another drink and go to the loo. And then when I come back, we will go through this creepy looking door and interact with the creepy hand in a box. And we'll see what happens. And hopefully I don't get killed by some random patrolling thing in the process. But yeah, I'll be back in a few minutes. I appreciate everyone bearing with it. It's been a very long stream today, but we're still going to keep going. I'll be back in a few minutes. Yeah, part of me is tempted to go into dorms, but then I need to extract. I need loot. I need to get some money back, because this is the last of my cash I'm spending on this run for the insurance. Never mind. Oh god damn it. He full on plinked as well. That was painful. You just stop. Oh god damn it, Timmy. Fuck you. No, no.
You guys any attention for a moment? Well, I guess a few moments, really. Don't worry, it's nothing dire or anything like that. I need to keep you occupied long enough to read this next sentence. This bitch empty. Yeet.
Peeper's stepping the game up. Let's just smash things and pummel them into the ground until they're a quivering wreck. That's kind of where I'm at. Oh, really not good. Shit. Okay, now wait. Oh, zero fucks given by Havel. That's the fact it zoomed in on your face.
What's that?
Would
Come on,
probably
yep, back
help
there.
if you weren't aiming like Dutch and hit them.
Hey, it's your boy.
There's 3 of them in there. Oh! 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 Oh, you got them!
Did you wait? What?
Like, that just did a finally killed. You nuked that entire car. Okay, I'm back. Got about 10 seconds of ours left, but we are back, and I'm still alive, which is always a good start. Apologies for the cracking sound. Do I risk pouring myself a drink? Bearing in mind we are heading towards endgame, and given how this DLC has been, I imagine the last boss is going to be an absolute freaking nightmare. Do I start drinking now, or do I wait for a few deaths first? Thank you everyone who's still here, it's very much appreciated. I hope everyone is enjoying the stream. Some call it liquid luck. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking. When we united about 2 minutes ago. You don't have to be knighted if you don't want to. I'm not expecting anything of you being knighted. I've been meaning to do it for a while, so. You'll die anyway, so what does it matter? I mean, one, it's very true, but two, you don't need to call me out quite that much. Such power? Yeah. Right, okay. I'm gonna pour myself a drink. One of them. One of them. Cheers to everybody. Thank you so much, everyone who's been hanging out, both yesterday and today. We did like a 9-hour stream yesterday. We're coming up to 10 hours today. I appreciate every single one of you for hanging out. Got no idea how I'm going to cut this video up for the YouTube uploads, but I'll deal with that as we get there. The Great Master's Letter of Excommunication. To my young apprentice. I'm told you have succumbed to delusion and abandoned the path of truth, Valentinus. The human heart can be pitiful, but it is resilient, and I see you are unable to discard your connections to family. But your greater sin, handing over the Great One's arm. You have fallen so regrettably far, I have no choice but to inform you that in the name of the Council I declare you excommunicated. As we once shared the bond of master and apprentice, I have personally created this excommunicant's cure for you, though you may not have time to take it. I've heard my sea monster is on the move, and he is headed your way. You who will not see the thread of eternity, make your choice. To live and rot as a human, or to bloom into the next phase of evolution as your final act. Unfortunately, the question is rhetorical, for the matter is out of your hands, Valentinus. Okay. So I'm guessing that's what was in here, was the Hand of God. Which Simon took, ran off to the island in the main game, which is where we're coming up to in the main game playthrough. Like we're at the start of the island section, trying to follow Simon Manus, who is the head of the alchemists. And yeah, this is obviously the run-up to him running away and that whole thing becoming a thing. As Humble Knight approves of this, I thought you might approve of the drinky drink. Oh, that's a hole. I thought that was stairs. This is a problem. That's my face. Oh, there you are. No, that's going to be too thick of a wall, surely. It is. It's worth the game. Oh, hello. Right. Okay. There's obviously going to be a correct one. It's probably this one, because it will then loop round. Oh, that one? Oh, shut up. Courage amulet. Enhances pulse cell recharge when discharged. There are some very useful, like, fourth amulets coming out of this. Really? Fine. Oh, you're there. Hello. Okay, so that's everything on the ground floor. We got some platforming to do. So, I was sightseeing. Celebration of the generous lady Serasani. That other honourable something or other that I missed because I was struggling to pronounce the name. Yeah, I'm not going to make it for that. Okay. Do I need to push some stuff around maybe? No. I just need to not be a dumbass. Or we're just not meant to go that way. I think we're meant to go that way. Asked and answered. Right, so what am I missing here? There's a ladder going down there. There's a... We're not going to talk about that, okay? Nothing happened. Look, it works when you extend the platform. He's drunk already. Oh. I hate this house. Nope. Got it. Couldn't have proven point any better. I know, right? The timing on that. Rose Garden Key. Of all the gardens in Krat, Lady Isabel's Rose Garden is said to be the most beautiful. Having lost their caretaker, the roses now gleam crimson, an ill-timed vision of bloom amidst the backdrop of white snow. Yeah, well, there's a checkpoint at least. I'm gonna say this is last boss territory. Nice tranquil rose garden. The last battle, there we go. Answers that question. Alright, so we have cleared all of the storyline stuff. We're going to go back to the hotel and grab the coins and level up. Where's the bet it'll be her? I know, I was wondering that. I was expecting her to magically be in that final room. Have like found a secret way through and been waiting for us, but she's not there. So either she's going to magically appear to help with the boss fight, or she's going to be in the boss arena having killed who I think is going to be the boss, and then turn into the boss herself. I'm just not sure which way we're going to go yet. What have we got? We got 7 of those. We don't need to buy any more of those yet. We've got some of those. Got some of those. Okay, cool. Won't do anything there. We need to level up. I'm going to go to the shop first and see if I can buy any more quartz. Some quartz.
Well met.
Can't buy any quartz. Okay. Just can't do that. Let's level up. We have 25k in the bank as well. I guess there's 2 more levels of health. I've done my usual Asher of upgrading my carry weight and my bonk ability, and left my health until last. I know you'll be proud of me for that. This is gonna suck. This is really gonna suck. Slot. Amulet slot. We could go for that, or we could just upgrade a stat. Charge stagger attack. We use that a lot. Improve. I feel like this needs to be done. Improve the auto charge rate for the emergency heal. Okay, I feel like actually the charge dagger attack is probably the most useful one we have access to there. About to say, you've been neglecting health again, sir. I would never. I'm not looking forward to this. The thing is, from what we know of both of these characters, if it's Alakino, he was murdered by Leia, and he was going about being stabbed 9 times, or with 9 different blades, or whatever the wording was. It seemed very purposeful wording. So if it's Alakino, 1, it is a puppet, 2, he's insane, and 3, he potentially has blades coming out of blades. If it's Leia, we've already seen her do some Millennia waterfowl nonsense. If she's throwing that at us, I'm not looking forward to that either. Either way, feels like we're slightly fudged. Let's go for puppet and cross fingers. I don't think we've got anything bigger with these. Oh, it's a bit better. We lose some shock resistance. I don't think that's going to be a problem. But we gain... Yeah, we're just going to go for that, for the physical boost. Oh, and that's... Yeah, okay. Release 4.25 physical damage there. Okay, it's got to be that one. It's out in the snow, so I'm going to leave the antifreeze on. There's no point having that there, so let's put... that one as an emergency heal. I'm going to change my grindstone to electric in case it is a puppet. The wishstone has the ally one. Okay, I think we're as ready as we're going to be. Something's fighting something. Hello? Hello? I'm trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Here we go. It is 8:54. We have been live for almost 10 hours. We are just about to enter the final boss, or what I'm assuming is the final boss, for the Lies of P DLC. I'll see you in 10 hours.
Where's the legend I faced before? Shut up, you filthy puppet! Oh, no. I must ask. Did you actually believe you could save your beloved apprentice? And who might you be?
Oh god. Help up, I guess. He is Arlecchino, okay.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time. Time to exit my stage.
We're just gonna keep attacking, are we? Okay, it's gonna be another one of those fights. That's fine. It's fine. Wanted to spend my entire life trying to perfect parry anyway. Lock in, boys and girls. We could be here sometime. You're gonna be dead every time. Awesome.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time. This is the end! Die! Oh, now this technique, this one I know.
An oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
Fine.
This is exactly what I've been waiting for.
I feel like you maybe fudged up slightly.
The alchemists offered me nothing but blood.
He's just gone full Melania.
But you two
Oh look, blades upon blades.
offer me something greater. Won't you? Go on and show me.
Spears. Time to exit my stage.
I'm sorry, what? Okay, so we start off having to run away. On the plus side, I have some shot puts. That's probably a good spot to try and throw shot puts at him. But also, what the fudge was that?
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Warren Conan, takes the stage one more time.
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo.
Okay.
Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
So, can we stop? We can't stop. We have a fun little limited combo. Right, what I'm gonna do, before we run back in there and die immediately, we are gonna go... here. I'm gonna go buy some shot puts. We are gonna buy all of the shot puts. Because I feel like that was a fairly not awful plan.
The bosses were
All of the shot puts. Many, many shot puts. We'll go back now. Right. I mean, phase one absolutely nuked him. Phase two got absolutely nuked. Help me, Gemini. You're my only hope.
one more time.
I will cut you into cordwood.
There it is. This precision, this
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. No, not anyone.
Go on then, show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Mind. Okay, so we can't stagger him. So that's what I was hoping we could do with the shot puts. It didn't work. He is in pure hyper armor mode when he's up in the air like that. I was hoping throwing 5 shot puts at his face might stagger him out of that animation, but alas, he said no.
Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. No, not anyone.
Okay,
Go on then, show me. Share your
where is she?
Show me your truest fears. Time to exit my stage.
Oh, the timing on that dive attack is rough. Okay. It's fine. We got this. We're only 10 minutes in. We got like another 3 hours of this fight yet.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
I will tear up your damn head and rip out your egg. That is, if your soul is even in there.
My soul!
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would
Power
never
of
be
a
late
good old
again.
butt slamming, exactly.
I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo.
That was the wrong one. Right.
Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your
Heal.
eyes that will haunt you forever.
You didn't heal.
My stage!
It's because I had the grindstone out. Press the button. Had the wrong item. We were there. We had it. We could have survived another 2 attacks before he pummeled our face into the ground. But I pressed the wrong button.
stage one more time.
This is the end! Die!
Oh, now this technique. This one I know.
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
But now it's supposed to be game. Thank you for checking. Captain, thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you for that follow earlier as well. It's very much appreciated. I hope the rest of your day goes okay. Hope the baseball game is good. I will maybe catch you later.
This is exactly what I... Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
Heal.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Just keeps going. He just keeps going. Just keeps going.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
I will tear off your damn head and rip out your ego. That is, if your soul is even in there.
My soul. My soul is
Swore an oath to Carlo. Swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else.
You gonna do it or?
Romeo. Not anyone.
Oh, typically the one time I don't dive in to try and get the crit. I know. Not sure if you know or not. You might want to block that one. Is that what I'm doing? I did not mean to do that. Heal.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
to exit my stage.
Jesus Christ. Okay. This combo is horrendous. He does the dive, and then I'm just spamming like block to try and catch some perfect blocks on the whirlwind that he does. And then it seems to be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then whatever comes after that, because I never survived that long.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
This is the end. Die!
Oh, now this technique, this one I know.
Can we stop? Alright, well I'm not leaving you to do it, because last time you disappointed me and didn't kill me.
I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else! No, Romeo! No, not anyone!
Less talking, more stabbing her in the face, please.
This is so much fun.
Not dodge back, try not to dodge that. Don't believe so. The issue is I keep getting backed up into the wall, which isn't helping. Yeah, completely fudged that time. But yeah, in theory, if I survive the dive bomb, I might be able to just panic dodge in a direction and try and get out of range of it. Like, it looks like it's doable. Whether I can do it or not is a whole other thing. It looks like it's doable.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Bowman, takes the stage one more time.
I will cut you into cornrows!
Didn't get out of phase one that time. Oh. Okay. Regroup.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Bowman, takes the stage one more time. Time to exit my stage.
I wish you would stop spinning him around to start attacking me mid-combo. It's really awkward. Like, he'll be facing the other way, so I'll start charging up a heavy attack. And then she'll jump towards me, and suddenly it's like, oh, he's gonna stab me in the face.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monan, takes the stage one more time. Ouch!
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else! No, Romeo! No, not anyone!
Okay. Full health.
Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
Too early.
My stage!
And he spins again after that as well. Oh, there are so many attacks there to try and block. And it's not, I was too soon as well. It's like a 1, 2, 3, and then a 1, 2, and then 5 quick ones. And then a sweep. And then he spins. So many attacks.
one more time.
I will cut you into cordwood.
There it is. This precision, this
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. No, not anyone.
This.
It's like he's punishing you for not speccing into health. Look, don't. Yes.
Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Too early again. We're getting there. We're getting the hang of that intro. It's annoying we have to go through all of phase 1 just to try and survive an extra half a second in phase 2. But we are surviving an extra half a second in phase 2.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Laura Monad, takes the stage one more time.
Swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
Go on and show me. Share your pain. Show me your truest fears.
As you wish.
This is good.
I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Too early again. Why am I panic pressing? I keep preempting the dive, like he goes up and flashes. And it's almost like he's twitching before he dives, and I'm trying to block that initial twitch. Which then completely screws up me actually blocking the dive attack.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monad, takes the stage one more time.
I will tear up your damn head and rip out your egg. That is, if your soul is even in there. I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. Not anyone.
Let's go. Let's put one of them. That was a really good phase 1. I've just popped one of the super potions as well that gives me more health and stamina, so we'll see if that does anything.
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Time to exit my stage.
is that? So at the end of all of that, you survive all of that, you block everything just enough to survive, and then he explodes. He just explodes the ground around him.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Monac, takes the stage one more time.
This is the end! Die!
Oh!
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else! Not Romeo! No, not anyone!
Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever!
How stubborn and foolish! How very human of you!
Really?
You puppet! I will kill you if it's the last thing I do! Right here! Right now!
Yeah, that was pretty badass. It's not dead though.
To exit my stage!
We're gonna have ads for 3 minutes, and then we'll carry on. Okay, so if we can survive that initial buster clock, things do calm down in the rest of phase 2. And the combo move was kind of cool. I was hoping it was going to do a little bit more damage, not going to lie. But we got there. That was a good run though. I keep forgetting about some of the attacks in the start of phase 2. I keep thinking the quick attacks are earlier than they actually are. But we managed to back off enough to heal. And we got him down to like, what, 25%? I did spot that my brake started building up a bit there, so we're going to pop that on. Okay, ad should be over. Try again. We go again. And again, and again, and again, and again.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Sonad, takes the stage one more time.
I will tear you limb from limb! I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else!
Time to exit my stage.
Yeah, I got greedy there. I know exactly why I died there. My webcam's there, right? Reload everything. We've got this, right?
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Sonad, takes the stage one more time.
Swore an oath to Carlo.
Time to exit my stage.
We haven't got this. Okay. Help her up.
with my
The grind is still on. I went to heal. He did the animation, but he just tapped the grindstone instead of actually healing. Right, let's pick her up first time this time. Yep.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Snowman, takes the stage one more time.
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. Not Romeo. No, not anyone.
Okay.
Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Got you! Oh,
Okay.
stubborn and foolish! How very human of you! I see it in you, you know. Pain, fear,
You alright?
loneliness.
No use. He was there. He was ready to poise break. And he was already at half health pre-poise break. So that could have been a really good one. Okay. I'm getting the hang of the panic blocking for phase 2 though.
Oh, how sweet! Now our guest of honor, Leia Florence Snowman, takes the stage one more time. Whoa!
I swore an oath to Carlo. I swore I would never be late again. I won't lose anyone else. No, Romeo. No, not anyone.
Okay. I did not take any damage though, so I'm gonna die instantly now.
Go on and show me! Share your pain! Show me your truest fears!
As you wish. I will carve dread into your eyes that will haunt you forever.
Shit, too early.
Oh,
Okay.
stubborn and foolish! How very human of you!
You stop looking at me now?
No,
Hit him. Oh no, missed it. This is bad. Oh crap, here we go again.
I see it in you, you know.
Fucking broke him out of it with the shot put. Please don't be a host to him.
Was fun while it lasted.
Gigi, thank you.
Thank you. It's yours now. All this time, I wondered why you look so familiar.
What about unlocks? I feel so.
And now I know.
The Rose's memory. Okay, so that's the end of the DLC. We got that boss down in less than an hour. We just needed to get through that complete clustercluck that was the start of Phase 2. Like, just surviving that onslaught at the start of Phase 2 was the challenge. After that, it was manageable. It wasn't easy. And yeah, we managed to... we killed him with shot puts because I wasn't letting him go through that again. It was literally my last shot put was the one that killed him. And he was just about to trigger the skulls again, which then would have led into the clustercluck. So there was an element of luck there. But we got there. Now, is it just going to put me back into the story? He cheated, then, is what you're saying. No. Strategic use of heavy round objects. That's them looking for the tree. I know my way around a weapon. Alidoro. Part of me wants to just skip it, and part of me wonders if there's something at the end of it, so I don't want to skip it. But we are going to pour a celebratory drink, because I feel like we get out after that. That was mad. That was a really good DLC. Like, we've done what? Almost 11 hours today. We did 5 hours on it yesterday, I think. They call it 15 hours. This is on Legendary Stalkers. This is on like the hardest difficulty. But yeah, that was a really good DLC. Some of the fights sucked, and like some of them sucked because they were difficult. Some of them sucked because of design choices. But overall, I would say that's a really solid DLC. It is expensive. It was £25, so clearing it in 15 hours, obviously it didn't quite hit the pound an hour kind of basis, but it looks like there are multiple endings because I got like a named achievement for reaching a named ending. That's very cool. A lot of these like screenshots are characters that we've run into in the base game. So this is obviously all stuff that happens in between the end of the DLC and then the time lapse up to the original game. Remember Bomb Bomb? That's the cat! It's the cat you get at the hotel. That's very cool. Okay. Do I need to just skip now, or? No. It's Geppetto. With his creepy box of tricks.
I believe in you. Carry on. Don't forget, this is your story now.
Secret room key, leader's mask, leader's battle apparel, and Menad's rose sword. Collect all weapons and legion arms in the Forgotten Time. Nice, so we got all the weapons. Right, I think what I'll probably do, I'm going to carry on streaming, but just for the sake of future planning, I'm going to cut the YouTube video here at the end of the DLC, and then we'll just have the next video as the rest of the main game. That's me saying, like, I'm going to finish it off tonight. It's tempting. There are stories that, however minutely, have been altered by your actions. Seek out the tales that remain in both the Forgotten Time and the present time. We can't go back now we've finished that. It's Blonde Boy who becomes P. I'm wondering that. So... what I'm thinking... we know it's not Romeo. The one who we were saving. Because Romeo is the king of puppets. We fight him at like the end of the first chapter in the theatre house. He then starts alluding to the fact that he knows us and keeps referring to us as Carlo. What am I looking for? This one. So, this is Romeo, who we know is the king of puppets. He's the one that we fight at the end of chapter 1. And he then starts alluding to the fact that he knows us as Carlo. This is Carlo, who looks a lot like us. And then that is Leia. So what I'm now wondering is, with all the comments about how our combat style looked familiar, and it looks like we've been trained by someone, obviously we have a heart that isn't ours. I'm wondering if, especially with the end of that, I'm wondering if the heart we have is Leia's. With how ominous that end cutscene looked, and with him having his trinket of treasures with him, I wonder if Geppetto killed Leia to get the heart for the legendary Stalker that he then put into us, which is why our combat is so easy storyline wise, and why people seem to recognize how we fight, because it's that legendary Stalker. And then that's why Geppetto wants the heart back, because he wants it for Romeo, because Romeo was the favourite. Potentially. And Romeo was the one that was lost in the original timeline. Which is why Geppetto wanted Romeo back. Potentially. Thought Carlo was Nameless Puppet, or at least Nameless was Geppetto's. Yeah, exactly. Maybe it was Carlo, not Romeo. Maybe I'm getting that wrong. We have a key for there. So let's go back to the hotel here quickly. But yeah, there's definitely something funky going on with Geppetto. I feel like Geppetto killed Leia with how the end of that cutscene was. Romeo then got turned into the Puppet King. Or turned himself into the Puppet King. And then Carlo did his thing. Or Carlo was already dead. Which is why Leia was so determined to save Romeo, because Carlo was already dead. And she didn't want that disappointment again. This is now frozen. Oh, I imagine it was frozen time anyway. Never mind. Ooh. Luxury bag left behind by Klaus. Dispenses goods when discs or ergo are placed. We didn't get a soul for Arlecchino. So I mean we just got the weapon. We did. Monad's Rose Sword. Blossoming and by the name of the rose. Quickly rush forward, piercing and slashing enemies. Use an extra slot to rush forward again. After a brief vow, slash enemies in a wide area. Finish with a powerful attack. So that's... Waterfowl.
The painting. This must have been Leia's room. Who knew her memories were so close?
There's recollection.
My dearest Carlo, listening to this song always reminds me of you. Do you remember the time we all gathered to play this piece together? We were happy then. They were precious, if all too short moments of happiness. Perhaps those times were so precious because of their brevity. Why is it that we humans always look for more when happiness is already in our grasp? I couldn't appreciate what we had then. But that wasn't because I found you tiresome. After breaking ties with the Monad family, I was lost. I could barely take care of myself. So taking responsibility for you and Romeo, it was more than I could bear at the time. But in the end, you two saved me. You washed away all the spite and hatred in my heart. Legendary Stalker. A worthless title. That cruel end should never have been your fate. It was only when I held your pale, cold face in my hands that I understood that we should have stayed together. That I should never have left the two of you. But now you belong to the past. I shouldn't cry. It happens to us all. Eventually, I will join you there as well. No one lives forever. So in time, we will meet again. And in that moment, my wish is that I get to sit with you as the light of the sunrise washes over us, and we share a laugh. Together. Your teacher, Leia.
Okay. Listen to the Legend's last recording. Oh, we got another one as well. Painting of a scene depicting a small concert. It's an image filled with cherished memories. Okay. The cat's still here somewhere. No, cat's disappeared as well. We are quickly going to try out this sword. We might have a contender. We might have a contender here. Okay. We're going to give that a go. Alter handle. What's this one? Tech. That's quite nice. I like that. Right. Level up. But that's 25. Everything here done? Yeah. Okay. I thought it was. So this... The little creepy girl doll in red gave us the picture of the tree. Now when we first came through here, if you inspect the tree, there is an engraving carved into it. And at the time, it doesn't really mean anything. It's just like random initials. But thank you for becoming my friend again, my dearly missed. Oh, she was just there.
You came. I knew you would. So happy to see you again. Friends always meet again. So I'll wait for you. Again at the world's end. Farewell. My forever friend. Who looks like my dear Carlo.
Zora's treasure, last piece of a drawing. She was there the whole time. You arranged the pieces. Charge drawing that looks very old. On the back are 2 sentences, each with different handwriting. Our beloved son, may your every day be as happy as this one. That's pretty cool. She's still creepy as fuck, but that's pretty cool. Okay. Right. So that's that. Nothing else is on the list. So let's go to the hotel. Well, there's the painting that we can check. And I wonder if the cat has a bell as well. Which would give us a time frame between the DLC and here too. We're just having all the feels. Goddard, Painter's Sky. Still got 3 records to get there. That must be for alternate decisions. He has the bell on. So it's the same cat. That's kind of
No
cool.
matter what fate brings, welcome.
Okay.
Strange. It hurt.
It looks like that's going to be everything
At the house of an...
that's changed DLC-wise.
You're here.
I want to check up here. We planted a seed. I wonder if this is anything. We're also going to go and check the painting, because we did a lot of interactions there that may have affected the painting. It did. There's a flower. Pick the golden rose.
Wow, look at it. So beautiful.
A golden rose that miraculously bloomed from a seed planted long ago in the garden. It may be used to decorate something in the hotel. However meager, the boy's fight transcends the boundaries of time and alters fate itself. A golden tribute to the stories left behind beyond the infinite repetition of time. That's kind of cool.
Stalker, please.
So what can we decorate with the golden rose? There is that gold statue over there that seems to stand out slightly. Painting's not changed at all. You're still chilling there.
No matter what, welcome.
What's could it be? Maybe the painting again? Nope. Decorate the gramophone. Now holds a cherished memory. Yay. I imagine that's everything then. Oh, hello. Collector Klaus's hotel review. As a world-renowned collector, I would have been negligent if I had not left a review of the establishment. Hope this helps inform future guests of the state of this hotel. 4 of 5. Although dingy and lacking basic amenities, this hotel is still the safest place in all of Krat. An addendum is scribbled at the bottom. This truly reads like a proper monthly landmark guide, wouldn't you say? Okay, we got a heartfelts for the record. This is just the same song again. Okay. Okay. That was very cool.